Welcome to another edition of Faulkner Fixes All, the only channel worth watching. Now, as promised, I work on a lot of different things, and as a change of pace, waiting on some parts for the Ford truck. We're going to work on this 84, 85 Japanese-made schwinn. It's kind of a schwinn wannabe. It's not really collectible, so I'm going to fix it up and, auction it off, put it on eBay, Craigslist, something like that. Anyway, so I've had this frame for a while. I had it running a while back, and I robbed some parts off of it for a better bike. But here we are, no cranks, no front wheel, and I found these reflectorized 2.30 tires, and they barely fit. And I was just going to run them. They look pretty good, but let me get the camera over here, and I'll show you what happened. With the thorn-proof tubes, which are 175, I thought they would balloon out and fill out, but what happened was the thorn-proof tube was so thick it created this little divot here. Let's see if you can see it over there maybe. And let's see here. You can kind of see it here. Anyway, yeah, right there. See, it's a little divot. That's from the tube being kind of the wrong size, pushing out into the 2.30 tire and causing issues. Well, I can't sell the bike with big divots in the tires. It's already kind of a hoopty. It's not even going to have schwinn cranks. But it does have a reproduction schwinn springer. And it will have a little Chicago schwinn emblem, even though it's probably not made in Chicago. Serial number starts with JU. So that means Japan, 83, 84. I'll do some more research and I'll tell you. Okay, so without further ado, let's sit you back up on here. And less talk and more work. That's what people are talking about on those keyboard experts out there. You know what I'm talking about. Those keyboard experts. Less work and more talk? No. More talk. Less talk and more work. Yeah, something like that. Everybody's an expert nowadays. Okay, so we know these 2.3 tires are not cutting it. And that's life. I wanted to use them. They got a nice reflectorized pattern. They got the nice reflectorized thing going on. And they're fat. But it's not going to work. And we got to sell this bike. We're going to put it on the auction. It's got to at least, ride. The taillight guarantee kind of thing. Okay, so this is a tire iron for bikes. You put it in there and do that stuff. But usually when the tires are old, you can just muscle them off. One beat at a time. Or not. Okay, so we got this 2.3 tire. I'll probably use these on something else. They're a nice set. There's two of them. They're used. But this is a thorn-proof tube, and it's a 175 tube, and I think that was the problem. We're going to know here in a second. This is a 175 tire, and it's a pretty cheap tire. In fact, it is the cheapest tire you can get on the net. It's made by Innova. It's a really cheap tire. But it's high pressure. It'll definitely fit in there, and with this thorn-proof 175 tube, it should be fine. I always check them. Even though they're new, I always kind of run my hands through them. You never know what critters might be in there. Okay, so we'll pop this tube in. Might have to let a little air out of it. That's alright. Alright, so this is a new tire. I might not be able to just put this on with my hands. We'll find out though in a second. Well, I guess I can put it on with my hands. That's a good sign, I guess. Okay. Alright, so hopefully this will air up and seat. Otherwise, we've got to put some Armor All in the bead and bounce it around. But we'll see what's going on. And we've got a few pounds in there. We're going to bounce it. Preferably not on some tacks or metal shrapnel. Okay. It looks like it actually seated, which is nice. Oh, a little bit right here. Yeah, we might have to get some Armor All in here. Let's see. Yeah. I can see a spot it's not seating. Yeah, I can see a spot right here. Looks alright. Alright, so we seated it up pretty good. Give it a little spin check. That's really not bad for a $9 tire. It's got thorn-proof tubes, that's good. Okay, all looks well. We'll pop this back on. See what we got. We're just going to snug this one side up until I can get the brake bar action in there. And of course I need a screwdriver. Important to put these brake bars back on. What happens when you forget to put the brake bar back on? Well, what happens is, I've only done this once when I was younger. A friend of mine have done it. They forgot to put this brake bar back on, and what happens is, first time you step on the brake really hard, usually when you're going down a hill and it really matters, the brake bar spins around because it's not connected to the frame, and it tightens the hub up really tight, and then your wheel won't move, and you drag the bike home and put a hole in the back tire. So that's really fun. So always remember to put these bars back on. Now this one's having a little issue. I don't think this clamp is for this bike. So we either got to bend it or kind of get another clamp. Let's see. No, we're going to have to get another clamp. Okay, well that's, yeah, remember, put these on. We have to get another clamp. But for the meantime, we're going to just tighten it up. And give it a spin. Yeah, that's really not too bad, actually. Yeah, I'll go for that. A little bit of an up-down hop, might be in the rim, might reseat the tire a little bit. Anyway, so that is good. There's no bulge here. And we'll do the front one. The front one is kind of be a mismatched rim, but we'll go from there. So the next video, Next video, we'll put some cranks in and try to find a kickstand. This is a Japanese frame, but they retained the American style kickstand and the mounting points for the chain guard. And I have a chain guard from a 77 Schwinn, and I had it on there before, and it'll be fine. It's just not quite the right one, but you know, for 150 bucks, someone wants a cruiser, who cares? Okay, so signing off, and remember, only channel worth watching.